Hello, my name is Daniel Spence and I run Automation X, which is an automation agency that builds really cool automations and lead generation. This is going to be very much basically two videos in one. One, me ranting about how important onboarding is and how getting clients excited on their first month with you is really vital for the success of your agency and keeping people long term. And showing you our system for an agency that's kind of moving people through fairly quickly and onboarding them and the processes off the back of that. So the main thing to think about is that these people are going to have buyer's remorse by deciding to work with you. It's just like human nature, I'm sorry. Even if you did a really good job in your sales call and got them excited and everything. One of our biggest problems is that we have a 2-week warm-up period for our emails and time for us to set everything up. So the first 2 weeks we literally are just there to just kind of chat with them and be friends, in the hope that they're going to put up with our crap a little bit longer. But yeah, just multiple touch points, being in contact with them. We have a one-on-one or two-on-one onboarding call with them to kind of make sure that we've covered everything that they want, make sure they feel understood and heard, because honestly you can keep them around just because you feel like they're listened to. But yeah, anyway, on with the automation. So we're using a webhook. This is just a form that they fill out in Go High Level. The form's got a video of me at the top of it running through how the form works, what it looks like, and kind of what we need different bits for. We log that data. We have one single place where we've got all of the logins for all of the different platforms and stuff like that, so that we can quickly come in and find what their LinkedIn is and so on. Follow me for loads more tips. We create them a folder, so each client gets their own Google Workspace folder. This is kind of just held in one space. Once again, we're logging all of their info and details in a Google Doc, so that we can just come in at any point and look at it. It will show you all of the bits on here with all of their information on. 10-week plan. This is fairly vital to set expectations with your clients. I don't know how many of ours actually read them, but if they look into it, it will kind of tell them what our processes are, when we test stuff, when we change variables, how often we do so, and so on. All off the back of that. The next one is trackers. So creating a spreadsheet from a template, which is just kind of pre-formatted, and you literally just plug it in. Go from there, and all of the kind of information and bits are logged on there. We have another Google Sheet just for logging extra information that they fill out in the form, and then we've got the lead list. So each client ends up with their own list of leads that we scrape for them, and we can also kind of follow what progress they're at, because we might contact some of them multiple times, different ways and stuff like that. So that's really vital for us to make sure that kind of everyone's in this list that needs to be, and they're all contacted accordingly. Our contract's also in here, so we have the contract gets changed, it adds dates, names, loads and loads of information. Follow me for loads more tips into a pre-formatted contract template. It's the same for pretty much all of our clients. We don't actually send that to them, we just build it so that we've got it. And then we've got ChatGPT here, one that writes out kind of email copy, SMS copy, LinkedIn message copy, to cover all of the different platforms, and then that just gets logged in a Google Sheet. So it's just literally a first draft. This AI is actually trained on some of all of Alex Hormozy's books and online training, as well as some of Charlie Morgan's videos and stuff like that, which has all been transcribed, and then the AI trained on those transcriptions. So really powerful way to kind of make sure that message copy is as it should be. There's books from copywriters and stuff like that in there, so the copywriting is pretty damn good actually. So yeah, all gets logged in there. From there we then get access to the link for the tracker, and the same for the 10-week plan, and send these two over to the individual. We'll then put a slight delay in, so that from there we've then got we get our own links for the different bits, normally just the link for the whole entire folder, and send it over to Ron, Jack and me, so that then we know what needs doing. In here it also just states who needs to do what it looks like, and then I get a notification to my phone just letting me know that everything's been done and it's ready to go. And then following on from there, it blocks out a morning in my calendar and another morning 2 weeks afterwards, so I know exactly when the campaign should be being launched, and this is a couple of days before, just so that we know that everything's up and ready. Follow me for loads more tips, and then from that I've got the morning blocked off. I won't have any calls, and I can just spend that time making sure that everything's ready to go, and the team has done all of the other elements of it. And yeah, this form also updates in Go High Level, where they are in the pipeline, and then we have like the same as we do with the sales pipeline of like first message, sales call, all the way through to kind of paid. We have the same process on there, so like buying their emails, putting their emails into warm up, and basically we've got to make sure that we move them through in time, and we've got notifications off the back of that to let internal team members know, and therefore we can kind of like make sure that everything gets done in time for our deadline. Yeah, that's how our automation system works. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.